So we're going to talk about how to track the frequencies of elements in a list, meaning that we want to know how many times an element appears in a list. So to do so, what if we have a list winnings? So let's assume this scenario that we are playing a game. So every time someone gets a point in the game, we're just going to put his name in the what? In a list. So if John gets a point, we put his name. Billy gets a point in this round, we put his name. In the next round, Billy gets a point, we put his name. Billy gets a point, we put his name. Sam gets a point, we put his name. John gets a point again, we put his name. Like that. Now, after doing that, we want to know who has the most number of points. So we want to track how many times have we put Billy in the list, how many times have we put John in the list, how many times have we put Sam in the list. So to do so, we're going to do this. We're going to open up our parentheses, which is a dictionary. Now to do so, we're going to type items, then winnings, dot count item. Now for item in set dot winnings. Now when you call set dot winnings, what it's going to do, it's going to make sure that each element appears not more than once. So it means that for example here, John will be picked item. Then after here we shall put John. Then from there we shall put winnings dot count John. How many times has John appeared? So John appeared twice. So after doing this, this is the way it's going to come out. It's going to create for us a dictionary with Billy 3, John 2, Sam 1. Then after that we are going to come here and call this to sort. We are going to sort the dictionary to find out who has the most number of points. Now when you call tracked.items, this is what is going to come out. It's going to pick each key and value and put it in a what? In a tuple. Key and value, put it in a tuple. Key and value, put it in a tuple. Then we're going to require the key. Now the key requires a function as the input or argument. So I'm going to call the short form of how to write functions, the short form which is lambda. Now lambda x. Then x I want to call, I need the thing at position 1 to return it. So this function here is going to return x at position 1. Now for example here, since the arguments I've forwarded to the sorted function are John, the John tuple, the Billy tuple, and the Sam tuple, which means that John will be, this tuple here will be my x, which will be passed here. And when it's passed, I need the one at position 1. So 0, 1. So it's going to return back 2. Now reverse. What reverse does is, like, initially it's going to arrange it in what? In ascending order. Reverse will arrange it in descending order, meaning that from the highest to the lowest. That's what reverse does when you call reverse is equal to true. So if I run the code, you can see that it sorted these tuples according from the highest to the lowest in terms of the lists. In terms of the tuples it passed through. So the sorted function is a higher order function. It requires a function, which is, I'm going to use the short form of a function, but you could define a whole function for it using the def keyword. Then the reverse implies that I need it in descending order. Then the tracked items will get the dictionary and turn it into a list of tuples with the key value pairs in the tuples. That is how you can track the frequencies of elements in a list.